welcome to my channel. I know as y'all can see I'm in a car, but if you watched my last video, you know that I went out to eat for the first time alone, totally by myself. I don't know if I'm using this Osmo DJI thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to look here or here, so I'm gonna just switch back and forth. But I wanted to do in a separate video how I felt completely about the experience. Just everything leading up to it. I want to do it now while it's fresh on my mind. I don't want to drive home. I just want to sit here in the parking lot in the car and just tell y'all how it was completely. So before coming into, or before I even had the idea of just, trying to step outside the box and just, try new things and do stuff that I've never done before and just try to, do stuff on my own, I was terrified. It was like not even really a thought in my mind. I was just not gonna do it. Somebody bring it up as a suggestion that I should do. It was just like, no, I'm not doing that. Even though I want to do that, I was just terrified to do it. So I would just, avoid it or be like, okay, I'll just do it when I'm ready. Whenever that may be, I don't know, it might be never, but we'll just that's just out of the picture right now, I should say. So as I decided that yes, I want to do it, I was terrified. I had to write out specifically the day that I was going to try to do this. Today is March 26th, is the day that I wrote out that I was going to do it, and I stuck to that day. It's March 26th. I said I was going to do it on March 26th, and it's March 26th. So just making that first step of mapping out a day when I was going to do it and stuck to it, I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself for everything that I did today. I'm just proud of, this whole experience and just like I said, stepping out of the box, just growing, just trying new things, like I've been saying. So this whole throughout the day, I didn't really think about it too much. I wasn't really too nervous until I really start thinking about it, okay, or as it got closer to the time too, I got a little bit nervous. But one thing that I do know is that I was still gonna do it. I didn't care how nervous I was. I didn't care how much I kept saying, oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I knew I was still gonna do it because I know that this is something that I want to start doing. So if it's something that I want to start doing, I know that I can't avoid it. I have to, just take action and do it and just keep doing it over and over again. I feel like it's going to get so much easier. But as far as my experience today, with how nervous I kept saying I was, it really wasn't that bad. Now, I told y'all before I went inside this restaurant that I chose this restaurant because I wanted to take baby steps, because I know there's usually not a lot of people in this restaurant, but there was a little bit more people than there usually is when I go in there. This might be the most amount of people that I've ever seen in this restaurant before. But even today, there still wasn't a lot of people. There was maybe 5 more tables or so that had people in it than before. So it still wasn't that bad. And even when even with it was the amount of people in there, I didn't feel okay, I felt a little bit awkward, sometimes. It's just when somebody's there with you, you're sitting there for a long time, you're talking and stuff like that. So some of those times I'm like, okay, I can eat, I can drink, I can look on my phone. Then I can eat, I can drink, I can look on my phone. But it's just you can do all that stuff with somebody else there, but also with somebody else there, you're having a conversation. So that kind of prolongs the time that you're in the restaurant. So at one point, because I got here right at 6 o'clock. So at one point I was just like, okay, It's only 6:30 right now. Like I don't wanna leave already. Like I feel like I just got here. Like I don't want to leave yet. So that's another good thing too, that I was trying to, spend some time with it. I didn't want to just be in there 30 minutes and be like, okay, I did it. It's time to go home. I actually kind of just wanted to, sit and I don't know the word, but just sit and be in the moment instead of trying to rush out and go home. So I really am proud of me I really am like really really proud of me for doing this experience, and I would do it again. I actually can't wait to do it again, because as bad as I thought it was gonna be, like it really wasn't that bad. Like I encourage anybody who is that just wants to try something new, or just wants to go out to eat by themselves, or whatever it may be, by on your own. Like I just encourage you to try it, because I promise you it is just not that bad. And even if you go do whatever you want to do on your own and you do feel like it's a little overwhelming or whatever, like you don't have to spend too much time doing it. Even if you do it, you're in there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. You know what? You still did it, and that's something to be proud of yourself for. Like I know now that I don't need anybody else to go out to a restaurant. Like if I want to go out to eat, I know I can do it by myself now. If I did it this time, I can do it again. So I encourage you to just do it. If you are just tired of being in the same position that you are in life, or if you don't have any friends to go out to eat and stuff with, like do it on your own, and you'll feel so proud of yourself for doing it. You'll feel so much better. You'll realize it wasn't that bad. And like I said, if it is overwhelming, or you feel like I can't do this, just spend a few minutes there, and I mean you've already did it. Even if you're not there for an hour or two, any amount of time counts. And just, if you are there for like 10 minutes, whatever you are doing, it doesn't have to be going out to eat, but if you are there for like 10 minutes, you'll be like, okay, next time I'm gonna spend 15 minutes, or I'm gonna spend 20 minutes. Like take baby steps. Like this was baby steps for me. Like even if it's just McDonald's or something like that. Like if that's your baby step, that's your baby step. But I just encourage you to just do what you want to do in life. Like step outside the box and grow. Like I talked to y'all about how I have social anxiety on my channel, and how I don't have any friends, like any real friends, and I don't feel like I already have. But the last thing that I want to do is not show y'all any inspiration that can help you grow and help you do some things that you want to do, because we don't want to stay and just accept that social anxiety. We don't want to just say we don't have any friends and use that as an excuse to go out, because you can always just take yourself out. And like I said, if you have social anxiety too, or whatever it may be, like we don't want to stay in that. We don't want to stay in our comfort zone forever, because we'll never grow while we're just accepting to be in that comfort zone. So yeah, y'all, that was my whole experience. Like it really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that scary. I think next time I do it again, I'll probably still, feel a little bit nervous. I mean, it's only the second time that I've done it, and this was my experience at this restaurant. So who knows, like if I'll feel a little bit, more antsy at another restaurant or something like that. I don't know. But it was a really, really good experience. The food was really good. I said I've been to this restaurant before, but I hadn't been to the restaurant with this menu, because they used to have like sushi and cocktails, but they don't have that anymore. They have like wine, beer, and hot sake, which I did get some of that. So y'all saw where I was drinking some of that. But So yeah, I hadn't been to this restaurant with this menu, but the food was still good as it was when they had the old menu. So I'm happy about that. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep trying this, keep doing this, and I encourage y'all to do the same. Let's grow, let's elevate, and let's just do things that we've never done before. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all really did, and I hope you will, just join me on this journey. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.